Part 3, updating the table. I grab the posts ID field, assign that to $ID, the posts FN field, and assign that to $FN, the post, the dollar under posts, LN field, and I assign that to $LN. Next, I tell MySql to connect to the local host, the server, as root, no password, I'm going to standalone, and this is the name of the database. Assign that to $con, please. Next, I write the instructions for the updating of the names table. These are just the instructions now. I'm not actually executing anything, just the instructions. System, update the names table. Set the first name field, which is in the table, make that equal to the $FN variable from just a moment ago, and enclose it in curlies and single quotes. You must do that. It's comma delimited. Now take the table's LN field, the name table's LN field, and assign that the following value: $LN variable in curlies and single quotes, but no comma because it's the last field in the update list. Where? Now here starts the condition for an update to be allowed, where the table's ID field has to equal the $ID variable value in our program. Enclose it in curlies, no single quotes, because we're not assigning anything. Matching double quotes, semicolon terminator. And I assign the string to a variable called $Q. Now I run the query. MySql run the query. Get your record information from $Q, records you have to update, and your connection information from $con. And let me do a rewrite on that guy. I said no bells and whistles, but one bell and whistle is good. MySql, yes. Run a query. Use $Q to get all your instructions as to which records to update, and $con to get your server connection and password and database name and stuff. Get all that information, connection information from $con, and then run your query. Now, if it works, this becomes a logical true. But if not true, if it doesn't work, not true, if that turns out to be not true, if it didn't work, then do the following: die. And put the word error on the screen, concatenate that with the MySql error that it's going to get from the $con variable. Else, if it did work, MySql close the connection to the database table. Mr. Sulu, take on a new heading, header. Go to this location, the index.php galaxy, file. Engage, exit. Apologies to Star Trek fans. Let's run this program now. I go to localhost, afab edit rex, index.php, and there are all my records. Oh, I got some bad spelling there. This should be spade, S-P-A-D-E, not S-P-E-I-D-E. Let's correct that. I click here on the linked item to edit, and I come here to localhost, afab edit rex, edrec.php. Now I got to change this guy to this, and I just did it, SPADE. That's just on the screen. Now I got to submit this to the server. So I click here on submit, and will it update my database table? Let's find out. Voila! I'm back in localhost, afab edit rex, index.php. I got sent back just like the code said. And here are all my records. My records just got loaded in again, and Spade is now corrected. Now you know how to update a DBase table. This is George Boole. Good luck. Bye-bye.